Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft here on the 3B server. My name is Flo. Hope you're all having a good day. Today we're gonna continue work on this challenge that we've been building for the past several episodes actually. It is an epic challenge consisting of multiple disciplines that the contestants will have to master in order to make it through successfully and as fast as possible. So over here in our little base of operations in the military district, we have our drawing board set up with a nice overview of all the different challenges we have so far. So stage 1 is the drop, where you'll have to make your way from the back of the plane all the way down. Try to nail your landing inside a single water block. And last episode we've built stage 2, the test of knowledge part 1. That's right, there's going to be a second part of the test of knowledge. It's going to be something fun. It's going to be something not too difficult to build and yeah, something pretty fun, I think. I'll explain all about that. And we're also going to do the Bridge of Death. Yeah, that's also going to be something pretty fun for those of you who have watched Squid Game on Netflix recently. It will be something based on that. But first, let's go to, the Test of Knowledge Part 2. So when we make our way down here in the hole, follow the path, we come into this room. Over here the style completely changes into something super modern. Then they make their way through here, and here they have to answer all of the questions. There's 5 questions in total, and this is the last one. Once they've made it through here, then they end up here. Now there's nothing here yet, but this will be, I'm gonna build a small corridor and then a room. Okay, we've got this room finished. So over here we have the end of the trivia part of the test of knowledge. And then when we finish this, we enter in this dark corridor coming up in the room. We have a door over here, push a button, push a button. Right, so here we have the room, and I think this is looking actually pretty cool. It reminds me somehow of the holodeck in Star Trek, but that might just be me. But I do think with the pattern of the tinted glass, yeah, it looks very science fiction-y. Over here will be the next part of this test of knowledge. Basically, it will be less of a trivia kind of test of knowledge like the previous part, and more like a crafty part of knowledge. So basically the assignment will be pretty easy. It will just be to craft an object. This won't be here, but let's say I ask the players to craft what is it? A piston. So yeah, this is the crafting recipe of piston. I will give a couple of materials in the top barrel over here, and the assignment is create a piston and put it in the bottom barrel over there. And of course, the materials in here won't be all of the materials needed to create a piston, but it will be the very basic items that you need to start creating other items, before you can finally create a piston. For example, in this chest over here, I can put a water bucket, a lava bucket, and some dirt, some saplings, some bone meal, and yeah, with that they can create some trees. They can grow some trees, chop them down. They can create a cobblestone generator using the dirt and stuff. I'm just gonna give them some iron ore so they can mine the redstone ore that I'm also gonna give. They're gonna have to do a lot of steps before they can finally craft the desired item. And then whenever they put it in here, the door opens. And just to show you something, over here we have an impulse SV item sorter. So only when you insert the correct item over here can the door open. So you really have to input the correct item in the barrel, otherwise the door won't open. It will only open if you put a piston in the barrel. So that's something pretty cool. This was pretty easy to make. And let me just take this. So yes, this is the second part of the test of knowledge, completely finished. I think it's looking quite good, and I also think it's a quite fun challenge, something to keep the contestants busy for quite some time, I think, and they will have to think on their feet and know a thing or two about the Minecraft mechanics, like making a cobblestone generator, and also knowing that you can't mine redstone ore with a stone pickaxe, for example. So they first need to smelt the iron using the cobblestone generator. It's gonna be quite interesting to see the contestants figure this one out. But now I would say normally it's time to build the next stage of this challenge, but first I've got something else to do, something quite pressing. Well, let me just check over here in my shiny box. This is where I keep my precious stones. As you can see, I am running low on diamonds, and it is time to change that. I think I have found a way to make myself rich, very rich, richer than, ouch. I have been doing some end raiding in between episodes, and you gotta check this out. So over here we have a whole bunch of diamond armor and tools. We've got some more here and a whole bunch of saddles and horse armor. We've got quite a lot of elytra, and look at how many shulker boxes we have. Oh yeah, also some diamonds. I just wanted to show you. So I was like a real freaking Terminator, going from end city to end city, destroying everything. Hundreds of shulkers died by my sword, and that's, I think, where the big money is. Shulker boxes. Everybody needs shulker boxes. Everybody needs elytra. So that's what I'm gonna be selling. Over here we've got the shopping district, and I do plan on making my new shop right over here. As you can see, a site of the future endgame shop, selling all things end related. Yes, also shulker boxes. So that's, yeah, basically what I'm gonna build here. I've got some materials already. It's gonna be quite end themed, so I think you'll definitely notice. But let's go. Let's jump into a little time lapse. Okay, so here we have our brand new shop, and I think you can definitely see what this is supposed to be. Of course, this is the head of the Ender Dragon that I've tried to recreate a bit. I didn't put too much detail in it, but then again, so it's the Ender Dragon. It's kind of blocky and detailless, but I do think it's looking pretty cool. So you can go inside of its mouth, and over here is our new shop. Currently I'm selling shulker boxes, well, shulker shells to be precise, and also some elytra we've got over here. I'm asking 20 diamonds for an elytra, and basically 1 diamond per shulker shell. I think That's a fair price. And over here we've got something special. For 1 million diamonds, I am selling the dragon egg. That's right. And this is not the original dragon egg. This is actually the second dragon egg. The original is right over here on the little monument pedestal thingy that I've built when Mediocrities and I killed the dragon, but then there was this incident which destroyed the end, and then they had to reset it, including the dragon and its egg. So now we have 2 eggs, and it was just sitting there in the end, so I took it and I'm selling it for 1 million diamonds. Let's see, maybe someone's gonna buy it, who knows? While I'm here, by the way, let's check out the other shops I've had. Nothing here. I did sell some sea lanterns, but I already restocked everything. Let's check out the honey shop. This hasn't been selling a whole lot, actually. Let's check it out, maybe. Honey bottles, honey blocks. Ooh, we actually need to restock this, maybe. Ooh, we did sell some wax. That's nice. And some of these as well. All right, that's cool. We made some diamonds out of this shop. Let's put these in our shiny box. All right, beautiful. Now that we've got that out of the way, I'm just gonna let this shop do the work for me. People will definitely be coming by. Oh yeah, and something else that I've been doing over here, I have built a farm. Well, not really that much of a farm, but it's basically just a bunch of cauldrons to catch the snow that does fall here whenever it rains on a server, which doesn't happen all that often because people tend to sleep when it's night and then it stops raining automatically. But yeah, I'm just gonna let this sit here, do its job. We've got some cauldrons which have a little bit of snow in it, but not a single one that's been completely filled up yet. But I do have some pretty neat plans with this in the future, because out of these cauldrons you can get powdered snow, which has some pretty unique properties. But more about that later on, as soon as I actually have some powdered snow to work with. Now let's make it back to the challenge. So we've just completed this here test of knowledge part of the challenge, and what is next? I thought I wanted to go for something a bit more cheerful. So this next part will be the Bridge of Death. Yes, very cheerful indeed, at least for the people who are watching, whoever is trying to cross the Bridge of Death. And the thing about the Bridge of Death is I've got my inspiration from Squid Game. It's the Netflix series everybody's talking about. Don't know if you've seen it. If you have, you will definitely recognize the thing that I'm going for here. And let me just get the basics in place and then I'll get back to you. All right, so I present to you the start of what will become the Bridge of Death. If you haven't watched Squid Game, basically, the point is you have a contestant, and this contestant has to cross the bridge. The bridge will consist of several platforms hanging in the sky, and you always have the opportunity to jump forward to the left or the right block. You can jump on this block. In Squid Game, this would be a glass platform made of tempered glass, which could hold the weight of a player. And then the other glass platform is one of regular glass, which would break and you'd fall through if you jump on it. So, for example, boom, we jump on it and the block disappears, and then you die and you'll have to start all over again at your respawn point over here. And that's basically it. So now we respawn, we know that obviously this is the correct block, and now we have the choice. Make the jump to this block or this block. It is quite a long jump here, so you'll have to sprint, run to make it, but it's definitely possible. And then obviously you'll have to hope that it's the correct block you jump on. Beneath here will be a fiery pit of lava. So yeah, that's gonna be very interesting to build. Right now I'm gonna jump into a little time lapse and finish this entire room, and I'll see you when we're finished. Alright, so here we have it. This is Test of Knowledge Part 2. Once we finish this, we wind up in this room over here, which has a bit of a different theme. Now, this gap in the wall won't be here. This is just for me to get in and out easily. But yeah, over here will be the next respawn point. You will have a bed and a lectern with the next instructions. And I thought I'd go for a cheerful theme, lots of purpley colors and other colors. And here we have the Bridge of Death. And we have a creeper down there. So yeah, the Bridge of Death. I'm not gonna demonstrate it to you apart from the first jump, maybe. This one I'll give you for free for whoever contestant is watching this episode right now. First jump is the right one. But I honestly don't remember the next correct one to jump on. So I'm not gonna try it because it takes some time to reset the system after it triggers. So yeah, this is it. I think this looks rather cool with the rainbow colors, and on the bottom I still need to place lava. Yeah, so yeah, players will make their way. Ouch! No, no, no! Oh, luckily it didn't destroy anything. But yeah, so players will make their way. Also, that's probably where that creeper from before went. Anyways, players will make their way over at the Bridge of Death, and then they wind up right about here. I'm gonna try to make this landing. Yes, perfect. And yeah, here's where the course will continue. The next test will be a test of strength or combat skills. But that is going to be for next episode because I'm afraid I've completely run out of time for today. Oh, and before I forget, we do have a brand new member on the server who goes by the name of Crazeyy and should live right around here. Yeah, look at that. That's a very nice looking mushroom house. That really is a really nice looking mushroom house. Let me check that out. I'll make sure to put the link to their channel in the description, and yeah, definitely go check that out. Welcome, Crazeyy. And yeah, definitely looking forward to seeing more of these kinds of builds. And it's always a nice thing to have some fresh members on the server. If you, for instance, are a content creator who is like over 18 years old and you enjoy playing Minecraft on an SMP just like this, then why don't you let me know? We might just have a spot available on the server. I thank you very much for watching. My name has been Flo. I hope you enjoyed watching this episode. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and definitely don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next episode on the 3B server. Goodbye.